today I'm coming at you live with my first Halloween tutorial. I'm sorry I haven't made a video, but you guys know why if you follow me on Snapchat. My lens hasn't been here. But anyways, today I'm coming at you live with this creepy, sexy, used to be sexy clown right here. I didn't use any Halloween makeup or special effects makeup. I used everything I had. All you're gonna need is some white pencil, some eyeshadows, and eyeliner, and you are good for this tutorial. So if y'all wanna see how I got this clown look, then go ahead and keep watching.
Okay guys, to get started, we're going to go ahead and start off with a bare face, and then I'm going to be priming it with my Hangover RX primer by Too Faced. You could use any of your choice to make sure your makeup lasts all night. Then taking my lightest foundation, this is Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus. As you can see, it's still darker than my natural skin tone. I might as well have stayed with my natural skin tone because I am ghostly, but you're just going to want to pack that all over your face. If you're a kid or you have really good skin, you could totally skip this part and move on to the Halloween makeup. Then for concealer, I'm just concealing any veins I'm having under my eyes and blemishes, and I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm also priming my lids with this since we're not going to be using our MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot per usual, so we're using that one. And then taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, we're going to be using this to highlight our face. Instead of doing a whole white face, I really wanted just to highlight with white instead because it made it look more realistic and less like a mask. So you're just going to place this in the areas that you would naturally highlight with concealer, but instead you're doing it with white. And at this point, your beauty blender will be your best friend because it blends it out nicely. And I do it in sections and do layer after layer because if not, the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil will dry and then you won't be able to blend it out. And I'm also placing this on my lids as well.
Make it nasty, make it nasty. Drop it on the bitch, make it nasty, make it nasty, make it nasty.
So like I said, you're going to want to highlight in the center of your face as well, just to get that ghostly clown effect. Or just that clown effect. I don't know why I said ghostly. Then you're just going to want to go ahead and set that with a translucent powder. You could also just use a regular powder if it's really, really light, or a white eyeshadow. Then I'm going to go ahead and take this highlighter, and it's in the shade Lighscapade by MAC, and I really wanted to put this everywhere I put that matte pencil because I didn't want to look too flat and matte, and I wanted my clown to have some glow to her because she used to be really sexy. So I'm going to place this in all the white places just to give me some dimension without contouring or anything. Then taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, I'm going to place that on my lids just to prime my eyes for eyeshadow. Then taking the color Ice Queen from Makeup Geek, I'm going to set that in place, and it's just a icy white color. You can use any of your choice. Then taking the shade right here from my Kat Von D palette, it's kind of a gray shade, a gray brown shade. I'm going to start mapping out where I want to contour my eyebrows and nose area with a fluffy brush. This will kind of be our transition shade for our contour shade later. Now taking a smaller defined brush, I'm going to go ahead and take a black shadow and start really carving out my nose and making it slightly smaller. You could do any shape of nose that you want. I just wanted to look for the kind of sickly, skinny nose. And when you're contouring your nose, you just want to make sure you connect it with your eyebrows just so you get the full effect. And if you mess up, as you can see right here, I'm just getting that brush that had the white shade on and cleaning it up. Then taking a black eyeshadow, I'm just basically messily slapping it on my eyebrows because I did not want them to look precise at all. I wanted them to kind of look like a painting because my clown was kind of an artistic clown, kind of like a painting. So I was just going with that effect, but you could use any effect you want. You could give yourself some fleek eyebrows if you do want. Then taking this Makeup Forever shadow in the color lime green. I'll have the number listed down below, but I'm using this as my eyebrow kind of highlight shade and placing it underneath my brow. Then taking that dark gray shade, I'm going to use this as our transitional shade for our eyeshadow, and you do not have to be neat at all. I wanted this look to be very simple eyeshadow wise, so anybody could do it, like kid or adult, and I wanted her to look not as put together, kind of messy, but still kind of sexy, I don't know, but I'm using that as my transition shade for my eyeshadow. Then taking a smaller defined brush, I'm taking some black and placing this all into the crease. And you want to bring it all the way to your tear duct. Usually what you wouldn't do with normal eyeshadow, you're basically doing with this eyeshadow. Now I'm just going in with a more defined brush and getting some black and darkening up the outer and inner corners, making kind of a bridge. You kind of want to just not touch your lid, but I'm going to clean it up later if you do happen to get some shadow on there, but that's what I'm doing so far right here. Then taking this pink shade, I felt like the look was too cool toned, so I wanted to warm it up with this pink, and I'm just putting that in that transitional area that we did before, just trying to warm everything up. It's really simple and easy, just slap it on there.
Beautiful liar,
now I'm going to go ahead and take that NYX Jumbo eye pencil, like I said, and clean up the lid since we did get some eyeshadow on there, just so our lid color is more vibrant. For the lid, I wanted to go with the pink, so I'm taking a hot pink shade from my BH Cosmetics palette. That's what I've been using. And just tapping it on the lid everywhere we put that base color. So as you can see right here, I already have my lower lash done. I don't know what happened with those clips, they got deleted, but I just took pink and purple and slapped it on my lower lash line, and now I'm taking some orange just to warm it up on the lower half and kind of make us look dead and kind of sickly. And I'm also bringing it down, smearing it like if I were crying, then taking this electric green once again that we used like on our brow bone. I'm going to highlight the inner corners with this, but I'm bringing it lower than I would usually highlight. I'm highlighting pretty low because I want the eyeshadow kind of smeared all over the place, if you know what I'm saying, but I still want to highlight right there. Then taking some more greens, I'm packing that on top because the BH Cosmetics eyeshadows actually were kind of more vibrant than the Makeup Forever, which is really crazy. But then I'm taking my eyelash curler and some mascara and just coating that so I could have a base for my lashes that we're going to put on later. Then taking this darker shade, it's kind of small, so I accidentally dipped into the pink too. So I said, well, what the heck, and dipped it into both because I thought it would give it a cool effect, which it totally did. I think it looked pretty sick. Then taking any straight edge, or if you have a really precise hand, you don't even have to do this, but I really wanted a really harsh contour, and as you can see right here, it really did work. Then you're just going to blend those colors upwards towards your cheekbone. And you're just going to do this to both sides, and if you do get one higher than the other, you could just fix that by moving the ruler up or down. And I'm just using a small brush that I got like in a little kit. You could use any contour brush that you like to use. You also want to go ahead and contour your forehead as well, just so everything blends together nicely. Now I'm taking a really hot pink blush, or not a hot pink, a baby pink blush, because I wanted her to look really rosy, and placing that on top of that contour on the cheekbones. Then taking my iconic lashes from House of Lashes, I'm going to be popping those babies on, and as you can see right here, this is what they look like with the eyeshadow. Then taking this darker pink shade, the same color that I used on my lid, I'm going to go ahead and start doing my nose, and I'm doing kind of a contour first and then blending the eyeshadow, just so the eyeshadow looks worn and her nose doesn't look perfect, because like I said, she used to be sexy, she's not anymore, she's dead. So I'm just contouring first and then blending the shadow towards the center just to fill it in so it looks worn. Now onto lips. This was actually the most difficult part for me because I wasn't sure what I really wanted to go for, but I'm taking this color called Amore from the Stila liquid lipsticks and placing that all over the lip. Then I decided I really wanted her to look creepy, so I started exaggerating my outer corners of my lips with an angled brush. I would suggest using a smaller brush than this. It was kind of hard using this one, plus this lipstick was kind of blotchy, so it wasn't going my favorite way, so we'll come back to the lips later. But now for the like clown art, I'm taking my Kat Von D eyeliner and I'm just taking some lines and dotting them on the inner corners of my eyes, just because I've seen this in a lot of clown pictures, and also those upside down triangles are very popular as well. But I didn't want mine to look precise or anything, so I kind of like messily did it so it could look kind of worn and like it wasn't perfect, because it's Halloween and we don't want to spend our time like being precise and whatnot. So I decided to make them look very worn and just like kind of draw them on pretty fast so it gives a cool effect. Then I decided to draw a diamond on the other side because I didn't really know what to put there. Then I started to think if I cleaned up the lips it would look better, so I got my liquid liner and started outlining the lips, which gave a really cool evil effect, which I really liked, and I kind of filled them in as well. Then I decided just to outline my whole lips with this, which made it really cool as well. It just made it look more clownish and evil-like. But then I wasn't digging the color, so I decided to pop on this bright pink shade. I was just going to do it in the center, as you can see right here, but then I liked it so much that I just decided to kind of slop it on everywhere. And I wasn't being precise with this, like I said before. I wanted it to look worn and like she used to be hot, and not so much now. Then taking some black eyeshadow, I'm putting this in the places where I drew kind of the triangles and designs on my face, just to make it look more worn and like it used to be cool, but not so much anymore, you know what I'm saying? And it gave a really cool worn effect, so I really like that. And it plus makes it easy and not so hard to get your shapes that you want, because you just mess it up and it looks like you did it on purpose. And that is pretty much it for the look, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this Halloween tutorial. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to join my beauty family. Until next time, guys, I love you. Goodbye.